Hi, I'm Allison.
And I'm Anna. Welcome to Real Talk. The last two sessions we had some questions come in that we'd like to address with you over stuff that we discussed. So Allison's going to start with our first question.
The first question that we received is, can you get a pre-approval from more than one lender? And the answer is absolutely. It's important to do your homework when seeking out lenders, and you can absolutely get more than one pre-approval from a lender, and it won't negatively affect your credit score.
The second question we received was, can you submit more than one offer at a time on different properties? Absolutely. If you see more than one property that you're interested in, you can put more than one offer in at a time. You don't want to put an offer in on every single house that you see, but you can put offers in on more than one property if there's two that you're interested in and you're nervous about losing one of those properties.
The third question we received is, are inspections a requirement? No, by law they are not a requirement, but they are highly, highly encouraged. The reason being is that you want to know what you're getting into before you sign contracts on a home. And by having that inspection, it will let you know if there's any major issues with the home prior to purchasing it.
The fourth question, fee for a buyer's consultation. No, there's absolutely no fee for a buyer's consultation. It's a free service that we provide to inform you of all the steps that are going to happen during the home buying process. We basically sit down with you for about 30 minutes, sometimes a little more, and go over every step of purchasing a home, from finding a lender all the way to closing.
The last question we received is, how does down payment work? We spoke about that last week, and basically with a down payment, it's a large sum of money that you're putting down on the home in order to decrease the mortgage that you're going to have to take out. Depending on the amount of the down payment will be dependent on how much money is going to be split a couple different ways. So if you're putting down a smaller down payment, like a 3.5% down payment, ideally what we'll suggest is putting the entire thing down on contract. Reason being is that because you might be going up against competitors with a higher down payment, we want to put our best foot forward and show that we have some solid skin in the game. If we're dealing with a higher down payment, let's say 20% and up, a chunk of that money will be due on contract when you sign your contracts, and then the remainder will be due at closing along with your closing costs. There is no exact amount to put down on contract. We usually recommend 20, 25, 30,000 depending on what you're comfortable with. But that money will need to be liquid and available to you pretty much right away, because in the scheme of things, you can essentially sign contracts within 5 days to a week. So whatever money you're putting down on contract, you want to make sure that you have accessibility to.
Absolutely. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out and we'll be more than happy to answer.